Hi guys. Question. Who is really feeling the bounce or the swing between the two polarities throughout this pandemic? I'm curious, actually. If any of you want to answer or share in the comments below, please do. Because I think the more we share about that, the more we can appreciate it as being normal, as a normal part of our experience. And so what I'm talking about is the idea of 5D consciousness, which we are awakening to, and 3D consciousness, which is what we are kind of living in right now. And the more that we go inward, like the guides have said, the more we go inward, the more we can open up and see the world from a higher perspective, thus creating a bigger ripple effect, right? That bigger concept idea. At the same time, though, we are living in this 3D world, and we're moving through these 3D energies, getting to that 5D consciousness. And some days we're going to be able to float really high into that 5D consciousness. It's going to make sense, and we're flowing with it, we're jiving with it, and we're feeling the light and the love like some of you are. Some of you are like, I'm feeling really good, and I almost feel bad for feeling so good, right? At the same time, we're also going to have days, though, where we are hanging in this lower 3D consciousness energy, where we feel the anxiety, and we feel the doubt, and we feel all of those things. And that's totally normal as well as we are moving and shifting. It's kind of like this pendulum swinging back and forth from 5D through 4 to 3 and back and forth. And sometimes you might find you have an extreme swing. And sometimes you might find that swing gets shorter and shorter, and you can sustain more in the higher consciousness. But what I'm getting at is it's okay to have the lower vibe days. And I'm saying that as much as for myself as I am for you guys. Some days I'm like, wow, this pandemic has offered such an opportunity for, sharing concepts, using our voices, recognizing what's really important, spending time with family, slowing down, all of these things that I can find so much gratitude for. At the same time, there still is the very human experience of it, and some days that human experience is really challenging, whether it be physical circumstances or the emotional or energy experiences of it, like anxiety, fear, doubt, worry, questioning, conspiracy theories. All of the things coming at us can sometimes bring our energies low, and then we can move through them and get to that higher frequency and perspective. So again, what I'm getting at is just as much as it's great to be in that higher perspective, don't be hard on yourself if you're in the lower energy one day, because maybe we can look at that as a gift. Maybe we can look at that lower energy that we're experiencing in that moment as something we are being made aware of, or it's being highlighted for us to move through so that it no longer affects us, or something we can choose to step out of if we don't like it. Again, we're being shown it for a reason. So the idea is honor the low days, honor the high days, and everything in between. Simply honor your journey for where you're at that day, instead of either feeling, a little bit regretful or hard on yourself if you're down or whatnot. Just simply allow the experience to be and choose what you want from it. Don't run from it. Allow it to be. It's okay to have the low days. Food for thought.